Hi, this is the trio from the third movement of Beethoven's Fifth Symphony, the Cello Excerpt. I'm going to play it 2 times through here. Once very slow so that you can hear for the intonation. And I'm going to use the most basic fingering that I can. So staying in first position as much as possible. There's a couple of places in here where you absolutely do have to shift up because the notes are higher, or you have to shift around just because of the way the notes are on the page, the order they come in. But I'm going to try to keep it as simple as possible for this first time through, playing slowly. Then I'm going to play it slightly faster, and if you're used to playing up in position, if you can shift up a little bit, some of these places where I'm playing in second and third position, like on the G string, or playing in second and third position here on the D string during these eighth note passages, actually playing them up in position will actually make them easier if you can do that. Okay, this piece goes so fast when it goes up to tempo that the string crossings become more difficult and more confusing than just shifting up and staying on the string. Okay. One note here, at this slow tempo, the quarter notes are very long, and it would be tempting to skip ahead and not play the quarter notes because they seem really, really easy because the tempo is so slow. Don't do that. Okay? You need to know everything in context, and also for the intonation. So make sure that you're playing everything here in context, playing along. Play the quarter notes. Yes, they're very long. Otherwise, you're not going to know how they line up against the eighth notes. So if you just practice the eighth notes without knowing how the quarter notes fit in, it's going to be harder to learn later, and it's going to be harder to get it up to that eventual concert tempo. In measure 188, there's 2 lines there. It's grand staff with 2 bass clef. The top line is the cello part. Okay? Here's a second ending. 1, 2. One and 2 and 1 and 2 and Okay, sorry, going the slow tempo. No need to practice vibrato. That was a habit. Okay, and also the bowing at the end. It won't be all those downs. Okay, it'll just be as it comes. Okay, now let's do it a little bit faster here, and I'm gonna use a little bit different fingering, one that's actually a little easier if you can do it if you're playing this up to tempo, and that will help you be successful here. Great, thanks. See you in the next one.